Alrighty, everybody, how are we doing today? We got some great news. We're going to talk about some meme coins. We're going to talk about how $500 got turned into millions. We're also going to talk about Coinbase and their battles with the SEC. We're also going to talk about Tether. Are they millionaires? Are they billionaires? Also, we're going to talk about ethical hackers, some not so ethical hackers. And then we're going to talk about Charles Hoskinson onboarding Cardano to the masses. What does this mean for the chain? What does this mean for adoption in the mainstream? What does this mean for their ID systems that they're wanting to do with the educational school IDs, everything living on the blockchain? Is this viable? Can this translate to medical? Can this translate to school records for everybody? Will your kindergartner have his gold stars on the Cardano blockchain? We're going to look at all these things. This is a great time. Thank you for joining, everybody. All right, let's get right into the first story. And I thank you for joining. I apologize for not starting with the desk. You like to see the desk. You like to see the digital studio we got going on. And soon, hopefully within 2 weeks, we'll have it upgraded. I don't even know if it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to look, but it's going to be a good time. I do know that. All right, everybody, let's get into the first story here. We have a trader turning $500 into $1 million fortune with the bald meme coin. I know where you want to go with this. You want to talk about my hairline. We're not going to go there. Although I should have been the one making $500. A meme coin frenzy just ensued on Coinbase's Layer 2 blockchain, even though it's not officially live yet. So Base is based when it comes to meme coins. What's going on? Cloud first in the chat. How are you doing? We're going to be coming to you 9:30 to 10 a.m. regularly, folks. Potentially. We might play with the time zone, but that's where we're going with right now. All right, so the lack of a two-way token bridge and a clunky DEX and the network being closed has not deterred the meme coin hunters for looking for those $1 million opportunities, and it didn't prevent this guy from turning $500 into millions, folks. All right, so just a few DEXs went live with Base here, and then the tides shifted late Saturday. Cheat Coiner seemed the first one to tweet about Bald. It was funded by Coinbase staked Ether on the Base network, stating they only picked up 2% of the supply. This is what they call a call, colloquially. Basically, this is someone shilling it, mostly made up of influencers. So this guy, first one, shilled it, bought 2%, under a 50K market cap. This is going to be a make it play, not touching until $100 million market cap there. What ended up happening? Well, in less than 6 hours, Bald tokens amassed a $50 market cap. It ran up to an $85 million market cap. And the guy who said, I will not sell until we hit 100 million, they never hit 100 million. Well, guess what? He sold. Surprise, surprise. They will dump on you. They will dump on you. So it looks like he sold some probably around 50, maybe even sold near the top. And from issuance to peak, 4 million% surge, folks. So this person made millions off of this Bald ecosystem. Not my Bald ecosystem. That's my 5-head. No, off the Bald. So the market liquidity quickly piled on as the Bald tokens kept adding more Ether to the liquidity pool. Then it held over $32 million and surpassed $100 million in volumes. Looks like Looks on Chain said 4 crypto wallets that transferred a half ETH or just $1,000 within 4 minutes to buy 50 million. And then it looks like those insiders dumped for $1 million. So multiple people were able to flip small amounts of money into millions, $500 into multiple millions, and then $1,000 into $1 million. So good job, team. They did a fantastic job on that. So Cheat Coiner, I don't think he didn't even need a cheat code. It was just, all the things with being on Base, not a lot of DEXs, very, very difficult to get into. The harder it is to get into it, the better the upside. All right, they will always dump on you. You got that right. Morning to you, P10. Do I think Kopi can hit a buck? I do say around the blockchain in the morning is me and you going around the blockchain. So let's go around the blockchain. Let's check out Kopi. No, not that, you dillweed. All right, Kopi. Can Kopi hit $1? That'd be a 25x. It's definitely potential. It doesn't look like it has price memory. You know what? I think a lot of upside is going to be needed to come up from 7 cents. It's going to be a 14x to hit $1. Man, if it goes up to 40 cents, that's a 10x. I would be pretty happy with that. I would be looking to sell. I'd be looking to sell some. So good luck. Good luck. I've seen the game. Looks great. I'm rooting for the team. I love the team. Talk to the team in person. They're pretty cool people. All right, let's talk about Coinbase now. That's right. We're going to talk about the coin. Your coin? My coin? Brian's coin? The bald coin. No, we're talking about coin. It dropped 10% as the CEO disclosed absurd SEC requests. So coin is down 10%. So if you want to get some coin stock, you're looking at, hey, I want to talk my uncle into buying some on Robinhood. I got some stocks that I want to look into. Coin is now down 10%. So it looked like it went from $102 down to $91, down slightly there. You can see it still higher than these local lows. I got in towards the tail end of 2022, looking pretty good. Have not taken any profit, full disclosure there. So coin is on sale. And that's just because, hey, Gary Gensler's coming after me. Here he says, really absurd request in an interview with Financial Times. They came back to us and they said, we believe every asset other than the Bitcoin is a security. And we said, kick rocks. And well, how are you coming to that conclusion? Because that's not our interpretation of the law. Remarkably, the SEC answered, we're not going to explain it to you. You need to delist every asset other than Bitcoin. This is ridiculous. Stock fell 10%. If anything, I'm becoming more bullish because I see how full of crap, how full of bull crap the SEC is and how absurd their requests are. So I think any judge worth their salt will throw this out. But the question is, what kind of judge are they going to get? All right, are they going to get one of these Epstein judges? I better look over my corner when I say that. Will they get a SBF judge or will they get a fair judge? We don't know. How are we all doing? Crimson in the house. Everybody in the house. We're all having a good time here. Love to see it. Love to see everyone hanging out. Let's see. We got Michael, Daniel, Paul, Yellow, Alexandra. Everybody hanging out. We're having a good time. Well, Grandma says stonks next year. That's a top signal. I am your top signal. All right, now let's talk about Tether here as we move this stupid WorldCoin app. Look at WorldCoin infiltrating our advertising here. WorldCoin community is building a more human economic system. Get out of here with your... that makes me not even like the block now. All right, Tether, you know what? Get that money. Get that money from WorldCoin. Steal WorldCoin's funds. Just don't use it for evil. Tether reporting $850 million net profit for second quarter in latest attestation report. Not so bad for a bear market. The profit is less than the 1.5 declared in the first quarter. So in the first half of the year, they have pulled in $2.3 billion in profits. Now their excess reserves are $3.3 billion. Is Tether attestations verifiable? I don't know. I'm not the one looking at it. It seems to be holding strong. It seems to be resilient. As Tether, gets more and more FUD, it just continues to shake it off. It is the Binance of stablecoins. So will Tether be here 5 years from now? I tend to think so. But although, this is crypto, verify it, then trust. You have no idea. Yeah, me and Ben are on. Yeah, I'm going to be back at the office, and then I'll figure out what their morning schedule is. I might be moving my morning stream. I started the 9:30 first, but, obviously, BitBoy, the main channel. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll move. Maybe I'll move to 10 to 10:30. Maybe I'll move. I don't know. I need to be able to film at home and then get to the office to film at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're gonna try to get it. But thank you for the heads up there. Donnie in there, John in there, Bro Koshi with the green name. And if you are a super sub, your name pops out. So if you got a question, ask me away. Those names will get a little priority there. All right, let's talk about an ethical hacker retrieving $5 million amid exploit. This Twitter accounts impersonating them have also started to promote a fake refund scheme, so be careful. I don't think any of you folks lost any money. Why? Because we're around the blockchainiacs. The chainiacs are the smartest people in crypto. All right, so this white hat hacker managed to take around almost 3,000 ETH, worth about $5.5 million, from an exploiter, and then return it to the DeFi amid the recent hack. So they got hacked. This hack was front ran by an MEV bot, so only in crypto. So the hacker steals $5.5 million, only to get front run by an MEV bot and lose it all to the bot. The bot's owner returns the stolen ETH back to Curve. Look at that. We got a little bit of a happy story here. 5 live shows. Yeah, Rand's on. We're all on. Win hairline tattoo. Gary Gensler. Never. Matthew, what is going on? Daniel, hey, how are we doing? All right, so for those who may not know, MVV, it searches the chain for profitable traders and front runs the transactions through using higher gas. It will do multiple transactions all within, one 7-second block there. In this case, the bot spotted the trade and did the same transaction, but with the higher gas, resulting in the bot's transaction going through first and getting the 28,000 ETH instead of the hacker. The deployer is also a white hack and returned the stolen funds. So the maximal operator with the username coffeebabe.eth was the front runner there. So CoffeeBabe saved everybody. Looks like ended up saving Curve Finance $5.5 million. So looks like more hacks to the Viper. I was looking more. All right, so here we have another hack. This one, not a happy ending. Strong Armor stream time. Hey man, hey, they keep the lights on, so you know that's what's important here. A token launch on Base is rugged by the devs, folks. Let me zoom in a little here for you, folks, with the bad eyes like me. Holy crap, it's so big on my screen. Token launch on Base is rugged by the dev, and then he posts one of the most shameless apologies I've ever seen. We're gonna show you the tweet. The dev said token was rugged in a token, so then he rugged this pre-sale. That was his reason. He then continued to explain how he plans to pay everyone back. But the first step of paying everyone back would be use the money he rugged from the pre-sale. But first, he has to do a 5x on shitcoins. So after he gets his 5x, he'll pay you back. This is sad as F, but also hilarious at the same time. I don't think I've ever seen a rug like this before. Promises to return everyone their ETH back, plus some profit. He says he'll get from doing multiple X's, buying the shit coins. People likely fell for this because the base chain having a crazy amount of hype right now. I want to sort by controversial and then, oh no, okay, we're going to do that in the future where we could then play what is that top comment by controversial. By best, it's laughing my ass off, he'll trade it, multiply it. Well, if the anonymous rug puller says so, you have to trust him. Crypto space is just such a clown show. You ready to see the comment? You ready to see it? All right, this is the pre-seller he rugged, and Dev sent a whole ass apology letter. All right, this is him like a politician. He's like standing there. He's got his wife. He's got his Discord mod behind him. He has his like little retweeters in front of him, you know, and then there's a dev in the back like looking real somber here. All right, here's the apology. Listen, from the absolute bottom of my heart, I feel so guilty for doing this, but I lost all of my money from a rug and needed money or else I would go broke. With the money I've earned from this pre-sale, I will trade it and multiply it. I promise you I will send you back your money plus extra, depending on how much I make. Once I hit a 5x, I send you your money back. I'm deleting this account because I'm too ashamed to deal with the backlash. But trust me when I say you will get your money back and you will profit. I will be back very soon after having multiplied the money from this pre-sale, and you will all get your money back. Then he tagged some people there. You will get your ETH back. I just need it to multiply. My account will be deleted, but this will stay up. Hilarious, folks. Hilarious. Punished Echo was the one who did this tweet. So I thought it was pretty funny. What is going on, B team? How are you doing? Is that guy SBF? I think he might be. This is a wonderful OMG. Yeah, the funniest stuff ever. Token launch rugged. And then he's like, hey, man, just let me 5x. Just let me 5x and I'll give you your money back. Why couldn't he 2x? How about this? You 2x, send me back 1.2x. You keep 0.8. You're keeping 80% of the money. Okay, maybe no, he has to pay it back in total. All right, get 2.2x. Let me get my money back plus a little profit. You get your money back plus a little profit. We all make 10%, and they're all happy. All right, better show just being, hey now, your hairline looks like mine. Shiny, looks shiny. Morning, everybody. How are we all doing? And remember, this is Around the Blockchain with you. So me and you go around the blockchain. Do you have any questions? You Chainiacs, just ask away, and then we'll get right into it. All right, here we go. Final story. We have Charles Hoskinson making huge headways in Africa. What does this look like? And also, first, you know what? Let's look at Cardano's price. Before we talk about Cardano, I want to see where Cardano's at. Here we start scrolling. We have Cardano. It is down 0.1% for the day, so we're largely flat. We go to the all-time. Obviously, we went above some charts. We did go above $3, $3.10. If we look at the one-year chart, potentially a higher low, potentially head and shoulders maybe forming. Maybe we're going to get the right shoulder there. Maybe not. I don't know. It looks like I think I maybe see some Wyckoff accumulation here. I don't know. Maybe looking good. But now let's look on the 90-day. This is the last 3 months. It looks like we're in a clear accumulation uptrend. clear uptrend here, folks. I don't know. I'm gonna get Trading View all set up. Those who don't know, I do a little TA. All right, but you see that 30-day, you see the huge SEC spike right there. And then after we retraced most of the gains, we are now flat and in this boring channel for the past 2 weeks. Nice little run there. And then 7-day looking kind of good. We're slowly trending upward there. All right, now let's talk about Charles Hoskinson. What are they doing in micro and message retracted? I almost read it. Charles Hoskinson announced his goal to onboard 5 million people to Cardano's Lace wallet. This is part of Ethiopia, folks. He's announced a new goal of onboarding 5 million people into the ecosystem. When can we expect the Fed to pivot? That is a great point. Great question. I will answer that after this. All right, in a new video, Charles provided an update to his 300,000 subs on Cardano's identity-focused project in Ethiopia, where they don't scan your eyeball, that aims to achieve students' academic records. So he wants to have student academic records in Ethiopia. Think of all the school records in that entire country. All right, there's a lot of people in that country. What is the total population? We're actually going to look it up right now. Ethiopia population, because this is going to be a network effect situation. I think what we can do here is actually a lot of people. It's 120 million people. That's more than a third of the U.S. So not quite half, but more than a third of the U.S. Then we can get Ethiopia. Then we go to South Sudan. Then we start, we get Nigeria. That is the largest country in Africa. That's when you really start to see some adoption. Then it can percolate into Asia, Europe, America, and abroad. I think America has a good ecosystem in Japan as well. All right, Hoskinson. Chucky says his long-term goal is to onboard 5 million people. We're just watching student after student get enrolled. Hold on, let's get in even closer here. The long-term goal is to get 5 million. That would cover the entire kindergarten through 12th grade. It'd be very exciting to get everybody who's young in the country, 25 or younger, and that would probably be over 20 or 30 million people. You just kind of have to take it one day at a time. You are a token on Cardano. I'd love to see it. Let's see, 80-20 cents. You buy 0.5 or 1 bulk. You forgot. No, Europe forgot themselves. All right, Hoskinson says progress is being bogged down by a lot of overwhelming bureaucracy, but the Cardano IOG and the Ethiopian government are now working together. Let me repeat that. IOG and the Ethiopian government are now working together. It is not our side that is creating delays, just the government has to get everything all into one bucket. So we've been working closely with them. Some days are easier than the other days. I'm not saying there's probably a little grift going on, but any kind of government bureaucracy like that, there's going to be a little grift. Sips coffee. All right, when you do these large-scale government programs, they are very bureaucratic in jurisdictions that are going into a digital economy. Yeah, you got to get the city guy, you got to get the state guy, you got to get the province guy, you got to get the country guy, you got to get the transport, you got to get everybody on the same page there. Mario, thank you for the like question there. Or yeah, let's smash some things. You have to be patient, and it takes a bit of time, but what's exciting to me is at some point you get to that level of paternity, and then not male pattern baldness, and then you start having realistic conversations about how we can connect these users who will be 18 at some point or 25 at some point. Great idea. You onboard them in kindergarten. It sounds a little evil almost, but you onboard them in kindergarten, then you get them in their school records, and then it's an easy jump. Say, oh, your Lace wallet also has your driver's license. Oh, okay, well now I'm 18, I got a driver's license. Okay, now it also has your house deed. Oh, I'm 24, I'm 29, I'm 34, I own my own house. So maybe this is the slow and steady approach with Cardano. What will Cardano look like in 15 years with this plan? Huge stuff. They will be buying homes and getting credit cards and those types of things. How do you connect them to a digital wallet? The big challenge with connecting them to the wallet, there are still capital controls in Ethiopia, and the central banks have yet to fully embrace it. So you could do the credentialing, but in an ethical and legal way to connect to Lace or something like that is still a big challenge. So we got capital controls in Ethiopia, aka central bank, kind of holding off right now. And then they talk about Cardano's price action, which we just looked at. Looks like, 31 cents right now. Have you checked out AdaSwap on Milkamita? No, I'm a MinSwap whore. I'm all about some MinSwap. So I got everything tied up on MinSwap. Haven't used AdaSwap or Milkamita yet, so nothing against it. All right, so what do I think about the Fed pivoting? I think it looks like they're signaling just one or two, a handful of interest rate hikes to the upside, and then they're going to turn it around. I think once they turn around, it looks like we're maybe setting ourselves up for a nice bullish economy. That being said, prediction markets have been spot on. So just see what the prediction markets are going to do. And normally that will just tell you what's going to happen with the interest rate hikes, whether or not they're going to pause, whether or not they're going to raise it 25 basis points. Just check to the prediction markets there. All right, guys, if those who didn't just join in, we covered Bald, not Rogaine. We covered, how much they made on that. We covered Coinbase, Tether, the ethical hackers, the stupid hackers, and, of course, Charles Hoskinson. Any other questions, get them out now because we're going to wrap it up for too long. I have to get back to the office. Dump when pivot. No, pump when pivot. I think it's going to start pumping. You're going to see some short time pain, but I think in the long run, you're going to see ultimately up and to the right as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving cycle. To me, I am a 4-year maxi. I think that is the number one thing that is going to determine where we head. I don't know if you can see. Why is Roseanne trending? Risky click, Roseanne and Klaus Schwab. Oh, yeah, those strange bedfellows. Do you have some wax? I do have some wax for my eyebrows. No, I have a little wax in an old wallet. I have to look it up. I haven't even opened that wax wallet in so long. Cardano identity will also give privacy. For example, when you go to the bar, they want an ID and you give them a driver's license with too much info. Blockchain ID could only show date of birth. I actually love that idea, Jay. Yeah, you don't get to see my address. You don't get to see whether or not I'm an organ donor. Kill him, jab him, stab him for his eyeballs. You don't get to see my height, my weight, and everything else. But yeah, with the Cardano style system, just hold up on a phone. Hey, I just need to show date of birth. Boom, show date of birth. You are good to go. Desk looks really large. Now it looks really small. Now it looks really large. It depends where I'm at. Mini DZ Nader, let's go. Cardano estimated. Chillgasm, I agree, everybody. I think that's all we got time. BitBoy Crypto in the house. How are you doing, BitBoy? We got a BitBoy. Is it the BitBoy? Oh, there's only one BitBoy, and that's Ben Armstrong, everybody. So give a plus up for Ben Armstrong in the chat, everybody. So yeah, any other questions? All right, let's look at the price action before we go, and then we can check up Manawak. How was golf with El Taco? All right, we have Bitcoin. It is largely flat. It's up 0.4. We don't really see anything moving too much except for Tron. Tron is looking like it's in a pretty bad downtrend for the last few days there. Not looking great. Sunday Swap, I haven't, again, like I said, I've only used Min. I like the Min team. I don't have anything against the other ecosystems. I just kind of have all my, I'm staking 4 coins with Cardano DeFi, and they're all on one website just to make things a little bit easier there. All right, let's see. We have the top gainers, BSV. Folks, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Flexcoin, XDC, and then we have Caspa. Caspa's still negative for the week. So if I did want to get it, I could quit my belly aching and go ahead and maybe purchase that. Curve DAO, we talked about the hack. You can see it right there. Had a very, very bad candle. Got wicked down. Would have been a fantastic short had you seen it. Because you can see right here, especially on the 24-hour. Boom, let's go there. Yeah, kind of hung out, was flat. You imagine jumping in, getting your short in right there. It starts going up. You start panicking. Oh my God, did people not care that it got hacked? And then boom, you were printing money with that short right there. Very hot. Taco be hitting. Whoa, now. All right, Taco hits the log balls. All right, folks, that's all we got. We do this every day, 9:30 to 10. Maybe we'll switch our times up a little bit, but as of now, that is our time zone. Let us know what time you want me to stream. Maybe there is a good spot that I might end up choosing. But that's all we got. Until next time, DZ out. Have a great time. See you at 5.